Now, with Thanksgiving just days away, it's time to start getting your menu ready for the feast.
That's right. And here with a few seasonal side dish options for the big day is the chef and owner of the Marshal, Charlie Marshall. Welcome.
Thank you very
We're so
much, you
excited.
guys.
Yes.
Welcome together.
This food
Likewise.
smells amazing.
Now, before we get to these amazing dishes,
We can't start now?
No, not yet, not yet.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about your restaurant, the Marshal.
Sure.
Where all these menus come from, these items come from.
All these items, yes.
Yes.
Well, menus too. We change it every day. So there
really?
you go. Well, these are our farm sides, some of them for Thanksgiving. We are all locally sourced. We cook with wood, no gas, and we're wind powered as well. But the menu changes daily depending on what I can get at the market and what's in season.
Did you say you're wind powered?
Yeah, we're wind powered. We buy wind power.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And why is it so important to make these all by wood burning cookers?
Well, it adds a lot of flavor. It also operates at a different temperature, and so you've got a warmer oven, you get a quicker product, but you also have something that's really, really stable. It's the way people have been cooking for thousands of years.
Do you use different types of wood, like a maple wood to give it a smokier
We use
feel?
apple and cherry. They're both being replanted, and we use a little bit of fallen oak as well.
Okay.
Now, and
Yeah.
why is it so important to you to use locally sourced seasonal ingredients in your dishes?
Well, I think that in the manner that we cook is also in the manner that we should, get our ingredients. So we're really back to basics. Everything is, how you would get it back in the old day, and close, But these are not old day recipes.
Well, tell us about these recipes. What did you bring for us today?
Sure. Well, this is what we're going to make today, the sweet potato kale au gratin. This is a Blue Point oyster stuffing.
Whoa.
This is a sweet potato mash with a homemade marshmallow fluff.
Man.
And this is rutabaga, which a lot of people aren't familiar with, but it's crusted with Parmesan, which is local.
And rutabaga,
Parmesan.
it's a vegetable, right?
It is. It's a root vegetable, and it's got a little beta carotene in it, so it looks a little like sweet potatoes, which is what these are, but a little bit lighter, not quite as much orange as these.
All right, well, I want to taste them all, but we're going to work for our food first and make this here, right?
Yes, exactly.
All right, so what do we begin?
Okay, so we're going to start. This is really simple. You're only going to have 5 ingredients.
Okay.
The first is your sweet potatoes, and you're just going to make a small layer of sweet potatoes, single layer. You can overlap. You don't have to be too crazy about it.
Okay.
Then you're going to do a little bit of kale.
We can help too. Let's
Come on, I'll do a layer, and then you guys can each do your own. How about that?
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
There we go.
And there's a
Okay,
recipe
little
for
kale.
A little
everyone
bit
at
more.
home that wants to make
Kale
this.
cooks down,
Now,
so
the
you can
kale,
let it.
do we want to cover the
There
sweet
you go.
potato with
You
the kale?
do,
Okay,
exactly,
got
just
it.
like that.
Okay.
Perfect. Then
And
we're going to
this-
sprinkle a generous amount of cheese
Oh, a
on
generous
there.
amount, like get it in there, right?
There you
Oh,
go.
nice layer.
Good.
Keep going?
And
Oh,
that's
that's the
good
good
for the
stuff.
first
Okay,
layer.
there we
And
go.
now one
Two
layer
types
of
of cheese.
Yes,
What type of cheese?
come on. This is a Swiss from Pennsylvania.
Okay, and do I also want to just make sure I cover
You just
all
want to make sure.
of the...
Remember, it's going to melt and move around, and you're going to put cream in here too.
Now, how many layers
Now,
is
if you
just
have a
one
little
layer?
hole like that, just tear
Rip
it
the
off.
cheese.
Rip the
Okay.
cheese. All right.
So one layer of each ingredient.
One layer and then another layer.
Oh, make it even better.
And this is going to cook down. And
Okay.
So-
should all the pots be this small, or you can
I do it this way because it's easier for me. If I'm making a lot of it, you can make it in a lasagna pan. You're just
Oh,
gonna,
okay.
yeah,
okay.
It's
All
not too
right. Now I know these are usually hard to cut when they're solid.
Yeah, they're not too bad. You're just going to peel it with a knife, probably not with a peeler,
Okay.
and then just slice them thin. It's not so difficult.
Okay, there you go. Now
Good.
the kale.
Yeah. Now a little more
A
cheese.
little more cheese.
Now the most important thing is that your last layer is sweet potato again.
Oh, kind of seals it up.
Yeah,
Do I
exactly.
want it all in there, or is this
Yeah,
good? Is this
no,
good?
it's all right.
All right.
Yeah.
You had her at cheese, so
You
she's
did.
good.
And I'm not
She's like,
supposed to eat it,
"What?"
but it'll be fine.
You guys are doing a beautiful
just-
job here.
Well,
There
you know
we
we're
go.
our master chefs
I
ourselves.
know,
you know.
right? Exactly.
I know.
Okay, so
And
now
top it.
you want to make sure that it's all going to fit in your pan, but it will cook down, so that you can just
Oh my gosh.
finish it up.
Wow.
Okay.
It seems like your restaurant has so many amazing dishes. What's your favorite?
Well, I mean, it's hard to choose, but
Right?
this is indeed one of my favorites.
Okay.
I really, really like it. Now, what you're going to do is gently, if you have,
Gently?
well, we've got a lot of cheese there,
poke
so
a
we'll
hole in
poke
the
a little
middle.
hole.
Oh, smart.
We'll get a little down there, and we're going to get it around the
It looks
sides.
very thick.
Now, is that
It
milk
is.
or
It's
cream?
just cream.
Just
Oh,
cream. Okay.
Yeah, and you're just going to fill it up till the pan is almost filled. It's going to fill all around.
Okay.
Got
You
it.
see, it keeps going in. And then once you can see your cream
Right.
just there,
Okay.
now you're done.
And how long do
Wow.
we have to put this in the oven for?
Well, what we're going to do now is put it with a little bit of tin foil
Okay.
over
Okay.
it. And we want just a couple more potatoes, so
There
it's
we
nice
go.
and covered like that.
Okay.
You can take it, put it in your oven
really
for
good.
30 minutes at about 400 degrees.
Okay.
Then for 15 more minutes with this off, so you get a nice
So you get a
brown
nice
on top.
chard. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, have a little scoop for you, Janae. Let's see. Even though we didn't make this one, let's see how we did. I'm sure ours tastes.
Oh,
Ours will
okay,
taste
okay.
just
Don't,
like
don't
this.
just go in the pan, is what you're saying.
I got it. I'm sure
You can.
Ours will
I
taste
was
just
very
like this one.
excited.
I'm
Some
sure.
people come in and order this for dinner, believe it or not.
Yeah, I
This
believe
is what
it.
they'll have.
All right, let's see how you did. What do you think?
I think you guys did well. You like?
That is amazing. And it feels so healthy, like I'm eating something good, but it's so wholesome at the same time.
There you go.
Janae can't talk. She's speechless.
I have people
It's
who
like
hate sweet
vegetable
potatoes.
macaroni and cheese, except there's no
There's no
macaroni.
There you
There's-
go.
Oh,
Where do
there's
you...
none of the bad stuff.
It's wonderful. I have people that hate sweet potatoes that love this. I have people that hate kale that love this. It's a really fun thing. And when sweet potatoes are out of season, you can use regular. If kale goes out of season, you could try using a whole bunch of arugula. Play with it. Do fun stuff.
Tell
you
us,
know?
where can everyone go and taste these amazing dishes like this?
It's
one I'm about to
628 10th Avenue between 44th and 45th. And we usually have about 15 different sides like this offered every single day, along with all of our appetizers and our entrees.
And you change it up every day?
Every day.
That
Not
is
everything
amazing.
changes, but here and there.
Okay, well, I'm coming to get a little bit of all of this.
And you
Got
can
to.
really taste the freshness.
Yes, you can.
That's really the
Well, that's the
difference.
thing is, this potato didn't come on a train from God knows where. It's here,
Right.
you know,
All right.
from local.
Chef Marshall, thank you so much
Hey,
for joining
thank
us.
you.
Yes.
All right, and we'll be right back with more Arise Entertainment 360.
So good.